John, you're obviously very excited about this product. Before we get started and jump into this, how long have you personally been using it?
About 4 to 5 months. I got some product, liked what I saw, asked, could I get some more? Can I get some more for some of my friends? I gave it to them. They kept saying, can we get some more? And after a while, it was obvious that there's something going on here.
So you became the sort of local hookup guy for all the people that are trying to look younger?
Well, I mean, some of us are of a certain age. I'm 61. And the skin gets a little thinner and, you know, a little bit more wrinkles as we grow older. This made my skin firmer, my friend's skin firmer. The little wrinkles start going away. You can see a difference in my hands because I put it on the back of my hands when I applied it. I hadn't realized I was doing that, but it clearly makes a difference.
And I imagine some of these friends that you're talking about are some people that most of us know.
There are a few well-known names, and they are, you know, bugging me regularly.
Give me some more of that.
Yeah, we're just now getting to the place where we can produce product.
Excellent. Now, I know that for many of your readers who have been following the newsletters and the weekly letters on a long-term basis, they know about how much you believe in biotech and what a difference biotech can make. Share with us that want to learn a little bit more from you why you feel that way.
Well, I think we're at the elbow, the J curve of biotech. I mean, everybody talks about it. We've had this amazing run in biotech. I think the next 10 years are going to be biotech on steroids. I think it'll end up being a bubble because we're going to see such amazing new technologies. We have within sight in companies that I'm watching that in mice, I grant you, cures for cancer, Alzheimer's disease. That's 7% of our healthcare budget. Viruses. Cirrhosis of the liver, multiple sclerosis. I mean, there's some exciting stuff being done. That changes our healthcare cost dynamic, and it puts a whole new generation of people to work.
So you're saying not only is this beneficial to the economy because of the decrease in the healthcare, but also because in order to make this happen, we need a whole bunch of scientists, we need a whole bunch of other highly skilled people.
Yeah, it's you know, my optimism is not just in biotech, it's in we've got to restructure our entire telecom world. It's all going wireless. And that takes a lot of bodies. Our new green tech, our new power technologies, robotics. I mean, in the 70s, we looked at ourselves and we said, where are we going to get all the new jobs? There was such a malaise. But the correct answer was, I don't know, but it will. Because that's what free markets do. And along came the PC, along came the internet, along came cell phones, and our productivity and everything was enhanced. We're going to see that type of change on steroids over the next 10 to 20 years.
Well, now let's talk about this particular company.
Right.
How did you find ISCO, get involved? Tell me a little bit about the story.
Well, Pat Cox at Breakthrough Technology Alerts introduced me to the company. I was very intrigued. I happened to be in California. I went to have dinner with the chairman. We went through the labs. You could see corneas growing in test tubes. They'll be implanting them in people in India next year. They're growing retinas so that you don't have to put skin creams or lotions in bunnies' eyes. They're really making some interesting breakthroughs on diabetes. I mean, basically, Pat says they've got about 40% of the intellectual property in the stem cell world.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. They're a big player. And it's not embryonic stem cells, it's parthenogenic stem cells. They take a piece of your skin and they can turn it into a stem cell.
Right.
That they
so
can
none of those problems.
That's such a 90s issue. I mean, that's all yesterday. And I mean, these are serious scientists. And one of the things they were doing, because you know, burn victims and other people need skin. They were growing skin, and so they would take the leftover medium that they'd grown skin in and started putting it on their face. And that's when they noticed a difference. The problem is that it's proteins, so that had to be kept refrigerated. So all of these companies that say, well, we've got stem cells in our skin creams, no, they don't. It's already deteriorated by the time they've got. But the guys at ISCO figured out a way to marry it with some technology from Japan. So they take those proteins and they wrap them in a nanovesicle, which keeps them potent and alive, you know, ready till it hits your skin.
Then, therefore, makes it commercially available.
Makes it commercially available. It's now got shelf life.
Right. Now, the only challenge with this is because it's so brand new, we're dealing with there's not that much of it available.
Well, you actually have to grow the skin. I mean,
Right.
you got to put the stem cells in there, and these are tricky little boogers. I mean, it's not just science; it's art,
Right.
and it takes a lot of training to get a really serious scientist to where he can grow skin and the stem cells and make them multiply without ruining a batch. So we have enough that where we know we can handle maybe 10,000 customers now, and then we'll ramp up as we see what the demand is. I happen to think that the demand will grow.
Right.
I mean, there's a reason that I went to Ken and I said, let me market this rather than going through, some big cosmetics house that would only give you, a small portion of the royalties. And would take 2 years. Because I want ISCO to get the bulk of the money so that they can go about curing diabetes and the other stuff which makes a difference in the world.
But the skin cream is still very nice. I mean, right?
It's cool. I mean, I like seeing the difference in my face. I like my friends calling me up saying, John, this is great. Can I get some more? It's fun.
Now, one of the things that you are promising for those people who jump on this and decide to make an order and start using it for themselves is that you're going to protect them. In other words,
right. Once you're behind the velvet rope, so to speak,
right.
Okay, we will make sure that you can get,
your supply.
Your supply.
Because otherwise people are going to get really mad and they're going to be really angry.
Right.
They start looking younger and all of a sudden they can't have any more.
And as we ramp up production, people will get in line and we'll, add more people. That's just, and we'll grow as fast as we can. But
within reason, because...
within reason. The problem is there's only maybe, they tell me, a couple thousand scientists in the world that can do this stuff.
Right.
I mean, and they're all working on their products. So you've got to train people. You've got to go poach somebody, I guess.
Right.
I mean, you just can't turn on the switch and go
Right.
from 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. It doesn't happen.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
It's the holiday season. And obviously there are some people out there that have not gone out shopping and are looking for the perfect thing on their list.
Right.
How do you think this would fare in the best thing for your loved one?
Well, I know that I have a lot of my friends saying, I know what I want for my Christmas list. This is a great Christmas gift, and it's, it also, you get the benefit of the results because your significant other looks better.
So for everyone that's watching,
and they like that.
I bet they do, right?
No.
So for everyone that's watching, take advantage of this. If you think this is for you, jump on board right away. Make your order immediately so that you can be protected for the future, making sure that you get your supply on a monthly basis to keep looking a lot younger. And on behalf of all of us that are loyal readers, have been learning from you for many, many years, thanks for all that you do, not only with this breakthrough product, but with the learning, the biotech, and all the things that you share with us. John, happy holidays and thank you so much.
You're very kind. Thank you.